Hello gamers, Matt Lemke here with another box breaking. This time we have the Pathfinder's Beginner Box Heroes. Let's open it up real quick. You get 4 heroes. You have Kira. Pull this out. You have Kira the Cleric, Valorous the Fighter, Ezran the Wizard, and Marisil the Rogue. Now I'm going to get some close-ups with another camera here in a minute for you, get some photos. But these are made by WizKids, and they are very reminiscent of some Mage Knight figures with a much more role-playing type of feel than Mage Knight had for their own game. To give you a little bit of perspective, I'm going to drop an old Mage Knight Minotaur in here to show you differences. I dipped this Minotaur into Army Painter's light tone. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm going to get a close-up for you. Left some of it running there. Looks like there's some blood on his axe. Now, to give you a comparison between the old and the new, I think that these figures surpass what I was expecting. I remember Mage Knight figures were not as detailed as these are. You can tell on her robes that she's got tons of little circles. She's got little circles all around her robe on the bottom. Definitely more than 3 and 4 colors like the old Mage Knight figures had. There's probably 15, 20 different colors on her. There's even some shading and highlighting. Not much, but there's some shading and highlighting. So if you're expecting really high detailed figures like you would get if you painted them yourself, you're not going to get that from this. But with just a little bit of work, a wash, and a dry brush or two, these could be some pretty good figures. Definitely beyond tabletop quality. Like I said, I'm impressed with the quality, and it's not too easy to do. These figures, there's too much white on her to get her face. Like I said, I'm going to get some pictures. I think this guy's the best of the 4. And I'll get some pictures for you, because outside of that, there's not really much more to say than they're not a real soft plastic. They're going to be durable. I mean, they're obviously the pointy things that stick out are a little bit softer, but compared to the old Mage Knight figures, well, this guy's covered in varnish, so he's not even fair representation. He's stiffer. But there's some bend there, but not like the old Mage Knight figures. I used to be able to take them and I'd touch their head to the base. These guys are, I think, a better quality fig. They spent more time painting them. They paid better painters or more experienced painters. Maybe these might even be airbrushed with some of the detail, because you can't even see it. I'll try and point that out on my picture. There's a bee and some runes on the back of her scarf. Again, this is Matt Lemke with True Gamer Goggles, reporting to you on the Pathfinder's Beginner Box Set of Heroes, made by WizKids. If you have any questions or comments,